A very happy morning to all. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Today, in this Thought for the Week, we have our dearest teacher, Mrs. Seema Matthew, as the guest. She is a creative, dedicated, passionate, and hardworking teacher who has qualified MCOM, B.Ed, and SET. She is a spark, the inspiration, guide, and the candid for all the students. And she will encourage them to maintain a positive attitude towards schoolwork. She is the optimistic teacher, creates a perfect atmosphere for learning. She's a she's a grateful one who always cares and takes us to success. Delightfully, I welcome Mrs. Seema Matthew on behalf of our school to today's Thought for the Week assembly. The morning assembly is conducted by the students of Plus 1B. I remind thank you.
Education as a means of achieving a world of peace, justice, freedom, and equality for all. Thus, education is extremely necessary for all. No good life is possible without education. And this is the topic of our assembly education. Now I invite Kumari Asmita and Kumari Harini for prayer song and Bible reading, and Kumari Layana for prayer.
Good morning, prayer song. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace, we shall live in peace, we shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall live in peace someday.
Good morning. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. John, chapter 1, verses 1 to 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him was not made, and nothing was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. This is the words of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Prayer. Almighty and ever loving God, the source and origin of all knowledge, enlighten our minds so that we may grasp everything to your greater glory. Bless our brothers, parents, teachers, benefactors, and friends. Saint Montfort, pray for us.
Pledge. India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always try to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers, and all elders, and I treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity in Salon lies my happiness. Jai Hind.
Good morning to you all. Thought for the day. Education is the privilege. The man who does not read the books has no advantages over the one who cannot read them. I repeat, education is the privilege. The man who does not read the books has no advantages over the one who cannot read them. Thank you.
The host who gives the speech encourages with all the participants with their continuous effort. I welcome Kumari Jasmine to give a beautiful welcome speech.
I think her network loss.
Jasmine is there. You can do it again.
Good education works to build a strong foundation of a bright future. It helps to improve your status, mind, and body. Good morning, everyone present here. I am so happy to see you all together on this assembly. A big thanks to each and everyone present here. There's nothing more impact than our God has given, that's our principle by Alan Spector. I welcome our principal, Reverend Brother Jesidas Arlapan. Welcome, brother. And I welcome our manager brother, VC Mani, to this assembly. Welcome, brother. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn, by Benjamin Franklin. I welcome our lovable teachers to this assembly. Welcome, teachers. Nobody on the set can ever love you more than the parents. I welcome our caring parents to this assembly. Welcome, dear parents. Next, I welcome our viewers of this assembly. Welcome, dears. The most valuable gift you can receive in this honest friend. I welcome our, our dearest friends to this assembly. Welcome, dears. Last but not the least, I welcome you all to this assembly. Welcome you. Thank you.
The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more you learn, the more places you will go. I welcome Halmi and Nitik for this reading.
Good morning. News headlines. Sunday's news. Kerala rain latest updates. Rescue efforts on CM adjust social distancing in relief camps. News in detail.
Rainfall in Kerala continued to disrupt normal life in southern state on Sunday, with as many as 18 people losing their lives to rain-related incidents so far and dozens of others missing after flash floods and landslides in multiple regions. Officials said rescue efforts are in full swing with Indian Army, Air Force and Navy joining with local administration to assist them with the operations. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, in his Facebook account, from official account informed that hectic relief and rescue operations are currently on. He urged people to observe social distancing in relief camps.
Monday's news. Prince Samuel to the King Anthony joined Team India's camp.
Former Indian captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni joined India's camp for upcoming T20 World Cup in UAE on Sunday. Dhoni, who recently led Chennai Super Kings to the fourth Indian Premier League title, with win over Kolkata Knight Riders in the final, has been appointed as the mentor of team during ICICI tournament. The BCCI on their official Twitter handle share a couple of images of Dhoni interacting with Indian head coach Ravi Shastri and other members of the coaching staff.
News. PM Modi visit Sunday. International news.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Uttar Pradesh on Wednesday to inaugurate the Kushinagar International Airport. According to Prime Minister's office, the inauguration will be marked by landing of inaugural flight at the airport from Colombo carrying Sri Lankan delegates of over 100 Buddhist monks and dignitaries, including a 12-member of Holy Relic entourage. The Prime Minister will also participate in event making Abhidhamma Day at Mahapranavar Temple, said the PMO. Later in the day, he will attend a public function to inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of various development projects in Kushinagar.
Wednesday's news. Postpone plans to make electric cars in India. Revised challenge.
Taiwan-based tech company Foxconn, which has announced its entry into electric vehicle space, is looking forward to come to India to manufacture its EVs. Liu Yong-wei, chairman of Foxconn, revealed his company's global manufacturing plans day after unveiling its first three concept electric vehicles. Liu said that Foxconn is open to manufacture its electric vehicles in the countries like India, Brazil, and other European nations.
Today's news. First, price not the
The Supreme Court on Thursday said farmers had the right to protest, but roads cannot be blocked indefinitely. A bench headed by Justice S.K. Kaul granted 3 weeks' time for farmer unions leading the near year long agitation along the borders of Delhi and elsewhere against the three central farm laws to file their response on a petition seeking removal of the protesters from roads. The court posted the matter for further heading on December 7.
Friday's news. Crosses Cabo to be honored with the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award. News in detail.
Scorsese has directed Oscar-winning movies such as Taxi Driver and Godfellas. Szabo, a Hungarian film director, is best known for his directing Mephisto, which won an Academy Award. The Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award will be conferred on filmmakers Martin Scorsese and Esteban Szabo at the 52nd edition of International Film Festival of India, being held in Goa from November 20 to 28 in hybrid format, officials familiar with the matter said.
News. India seeks compensation of climate damages caused by developed nation. News in detail.
Our ask is this: there should be a compensation for expenses incurred and it should be borne by developed nations. Rameshwar Prasad Gupta, the ministry's senior most civil servant, said on Friday. He added that stands with other low income and developing countries on the matter. Leaders and diplomats from across the globe are set to gather in Glasgow, Scotland for the annual COP summit, which is seen as a make or break meeting to stave off the worsening effect of climate change. Compensation for climate disasters expected to be major sticking point at the talks, and the subject is something that India has already raised with USA climate envoy John Kerry, according to Gupta. Rich countries have added the majority of greenhouse gases, causing the planet to warm above pre-industrial levels.
Sunday's news. Ola Electric launches its first hypercharger ahead of test rides. News in detail.
Ola Electric has announced the launch of its first hypercharger for charging its electric S1 scooter ahead of the beginning of test rides on November 10. The EV company's CEO Bhagwish Agarwal took to Twitter to share the images of a yellow S1 e-scooter being charged by its hypercharger. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harini and Nidik. Art produced by an artist create an innovative way of viewing the world around us. Today, 25th October, is celebrated as International Artist Day. Now I welcome Kumari Priyadarshini for Amazing Fact.
Amazing facts. Art is often considered one of the best ways you can express yourself and your ideas. Often, great artists are also considered to have unique visions and skills. Moreover, art is a great part of every culture, and with each generation, great pieces are created. Art gives us meanings and helps us understand our world. Scientific studies have proven that art appreciation improves our quality of life. Creativity is promoted through art. Learning how to be creative is a deliberate process. Critical thinking and imagination are developed by doing art. There are multiple ways to creatively interpret the world. Art teaches people that there can be more than one way to solve a problem. I paint for myself. I don't know how to do anything else.
Your thoughts shape your vision. You see what you choose to see. I welcome Vimla for a beautiful speech.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. By Nelson Mandela. Hello everyone, good morning to all of you, respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends. Today I am here to present a speech on education and why it is important. Education plays a very important role in everyone's life. It's very necessary to live a great and better life. For that, it is very important to get a proper education. The word education not only means acquiring knowledge. The first objective of getting good education is to become a good citizen and then to become a successful person in personal and professional life. Good education will always increase our confidence level and it helps us to determine what's right and what is wrong for us. Education makes us a right thinker and a right decision maker. Education helps us to develop personal and earn recognition and respect in family and society. Socially and personally, education is an essential part of human life. In this competitive world, education is the most important thing. So never ignore the importance of education in life at any cost. In our society, a lot of social issues are happening just because of lack of education. Social issues like inequality, gender discrimination, religious difference, child abuse, child labor, etc. etc. If we are educated, it will help us to maintain personal and social standards in our daily life. We can acquire knowledge at any time. There is no age barrier for gaining knowledge. Education is a fundamental rights of everyone. Education is a key to solve all the social, personal, and professional problems of the people. Education is the most important tool that offers an outer strength of a person. Education is the most valuable treasure that will make you a successful human being. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Vimala, for a beautiful speech. You are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be a tomorrow where your thoughts have take you. I welcome Harini for a beautiful speech.
மதிப்பிற்குரிய தலைமை ஆசிரியர் அவர்களுக்கும் எங்களை பயில்விக்கும் ஆசிரியர் அவர்களுக்கும் என்னுடன் பயிலும் சக மாணவர் அவர்களுக்கும் என் முதற்கண் வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். இன்று நான் பேசப் போகும் தலைப்பு கல்வி. கல்வி என்ற தமிழ் சொல் ஆய்வு செய் என்ற வேர் சொல்லிலிருந்து வருகின்றது. கல்வி என்பது குழந்தைகளை உடல் மற்றும் மன வளர்ச்சியில் அறிவு, நல்லொழுக்கம் ஆகிய மதிப்புடன் வளர்க்க உதவும் ஒரு சமூக அமைப்பாகும். கல்வியாளர்களின் கூற்றின்படி இளம் தலைமுறையினரை வழிநடத்துவதிலும் சமூகத்தில் பங்களிப்பு செய்ய வைப்பதிலும் கல்வி பங்கு வகிக்கிறது. கல்வி என்பது ஒரு சமூக நிறுவனம். அறிவு, திறமை போன்றவற்றையும் தந்து ஒரு புதிய சமூகத்தை உருவாக்க, பண்பாடு, நடத்தை போன்றவற்றையும் தந்து மனிதனை ஒரு முழுமையான ஆற்றல் உள்ள மனிதனாக மாற்றமடைய செய்கிறது. இது சமுதாய நுட்பத்தகைமையை ஏற்படுத்துவதையும் கல்வி கற்றலையும் கற்பித்தலையும் குறிக்கும். இது திறன்கள், தொழில்கள், உயர் தொழில்கள் என்பவற்றோடு மனம், நெறிமுறை, அழகியல் என்பவை சார்ந்த வளர்ச்சியையும் சமுதாய வளர்ச்சியில் பங்கு பெறச் செய்யும் அமைப்பாகும். ஒரு புத்தகம், ஒரு எழுத்தாணி, ஒரு மாணவனும் ஒரு ஆசிரியரும் இந்த உலகினையே மாற்ற முடியும். இது மலாலா யூசப்சாயின் வார்த்தைகள். இவை வெறும் வார்த்தைகள் மட்டுமல்ல, நம்மை வாழ்க்கையை மாற்றி அமைக்கக்கூடிய செப்பேடுகள். இதை மனதில் வைத்துக் கொண்டு இன்று முதல் கல்வியை கற்கவும் அதனை பிறருக்கு கற்பிக்கவும் தொடங்குங்கள். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Learning is not attained by the change, it must be sought for with all the facts.
Education is the light. When it's concentrated, it glows so bright. Better to understand it for a few times. This will view the images of your sign. No need to wake up all night. If you will not cry meat like tight white. It is rightly non-caution. We must not be proudly while taking an education. No need to study if you don't have an interest. Better to live in interest. Education is like a key which can open always. By Sahaj Samarwal. Thank you.
You can't win in your life if you're losing your mind. Change your thought and it will change life. Now I welcome Liona for amazing speech.
നമസ്കാരം, ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട പ്രിൻസിപ്പാൾ, മാനേജർ, പ്രിയ അധ്യാപകരെ, എൻ്റെ പ്രിയ കൂട്ടുകാരെ. ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ സംസാരിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന വിഷയം വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തെക്കുറിച്ചാണ്. മാനസികവും ഭൗതികവുമായ വളർച്ചയാണ് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം കൊണ്ട് ലക്ഷ്യമിടുന്നത്. ഒരു വ്യക്തിയുടെ വ്യക്തിത്വത്തെ വാർത്തെടുക്കുന്നതിന് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ആവശ്യമാണ്. ഓരോ വിഷയത്തിൽ പുതിയ പുതിയ അറിവ് നേടുന്നതിനോടൊപ്പം ബുദ്ധിവളർച്ച നേടുവാനും വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ കാലത്ത് നമുക്ക് കഴിയുന്നു. ഇന്ന് വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം എന്തിനെന്ന ചോദ്യത്തിന് ഒരു ജോലിക്ക് വേണ്ടി എന്നാണ് പലരും ഉത്തരം നൽകുന്നത്. എന്നാൽ പണ്ട് അങ്ങനെയല്ലായിരുന്നു സ്ഥിതി. അന്ന് അറിവ് നേടാൻ വേണ്ടിയായിരുന്നു ആളുകൾ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ചെയ്തിരുന്നത്. ഇന്ന് വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുടെ ഇടയിൽ കണ്ടുവരുന്ന പല പെരുമാറ്റ ദൂഷ്യങ്ങൾക്കും കാരണം ശരിയായ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ലഭിക്കാത്തതിന്റെ അഭക്തിയാണ്. ശരിയായ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ഒരു നല്ല വ്യക്തിയെ സൃഷ്ടിക്കുന്നു. വ്യക്തിയിൽ നിന്നും സമൂഹത്തിലേക്കും സമൂഹത്തിൽ നിന്നും രാഷ്ട്രത്തിലേക്കും ആ നന്മ പടരുന്നു. ഇത്രയും പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, Layana, for your amazing speech. Words make you think, music makes you feel, a song makes you feel a thought. I welcome Kumari Asmita for a beautiful song.
ना कुछ पूछा ना कुछ मांगा, तूने दिल से दिया जो दिया। तू ही तुम, तू ही छाया, तू ही अपना पराया, और कुछ ना जानू, बस इतना भी जानू, तुझ में रब रिकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। तुझ में रब रिकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। सजते सर झुकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। तुझ में रब रिकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। கடலைந்தாறு மலையாய்நூறு இவை தாண்டித்தானே பெற்றேன் உன்னை. உடல் சவ்வாது பிணியோவாது, பல நூறாண்டு நீ ஆழ்வாய் மண்டை. கண்கள் நீயே, காற்றும் நீயே, தூணும் நீ, வண்ணம் நீயே, வானம் நீயே, தூணும் நீ, தூ
A good education can change anyone. A good teacher can change everything. Now I welcome our honorable guest, Mrs. Seema ma'am, to give a beautiful speech.
Education is a privilege. The man who does not read books has no advantage over the one who cannot read them. Mark Twain. A warm good morning to every one of you, respected brother principal, manager, reverend brother, teachers, non-teaching staff, parents, and my dear friends. What is education? It is the basis of all knowledge and the key process that plays a significant role in molding the ethics and culture of the society. If you are educated, it is provides us to exercise all your other rights. Getting education not only implies having a degree or diploma, it also consists of respect, open minded, and discovering new information every day and thereby updating ourselves. Education should open one's mind to a whole experience, unites us as human beings. If you are educated and not making use of the knowledge has no difference with a rusted iron. Mark Twain also stressed on the importance of reading. Reading not only enhances knowledge but also improves the brain connectivity, lowers blood pressure, fights depression, and empowers you to empathetic with other people. Education is the right of every children. A person who does not read good books does not embrace every opportunity to extend his general knowledge. The key to intelligence is knowledge, and the key to knowledge is information that resides abundantly inside books. Reading is a noble and extremely beneficial habit because the more books a person reads, the more that individual practices thinking, and this enlightens their conscience and makes them wiser. At this time, I would like to take your attention to the youngest Nobel Prize winner, Malala Yousafzai, who constantly protects for the right to educate, especially to the girl children all over the world. It is she who said, one child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. She is coming from a very conservative social background where the right to education is not fully accomplished in many parts of the world. Many children are denied of opportunity to get education. But in some other places, students does not take the advantage of the opportunity and consider school and the entire system as a joke. I would like to conclude my words by quoting a line of the same writer, Mark Twain: good friends, good books, and sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Thank you.
The aim of art is not to represent the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Now let's see the beautiful artist video making. Good morning. A short biography of A.R. Rahman and his achievements. A.R. Rahman, in full, Allah Rakhtar Rahman, original name A.S. Dilip Kumar, born January 6, 1966, Madras, now Chennai in India. Indian composer whose extensive body of work for film and stage earned him the nickname the Mozart of Madras. Rahman's father, R.K. Shekhar, was a prominent Tamil musician who composed scores for the Malayalam film industry, and Rahman began studying piano at age 4. The boy's interest lay in electronics and computers, and his father Trikno's purchase office in the Thaisar allowed him to pursue his passion and learn to love the music at the same time. Shekhar died when Rahman was 9 years old, and by the age of 11, he was playing piano professionally to help support his family. He dropped out of school, but his professional experience led to scholarship to study at Trinity College, Oxford, where he received a degree in Western classical music. In 1998, his family converted to Islam following his sister's recovery from a serious illness, and he then took the name Allah Rakta Rahman. He grew bored with playing in bands and eventually turned his talents toward creating advertising jingles. He wrote more than 300 jingles and wrote later say that experience taught him discipline because writing required a delivery of a powerful message or mood in a short time. British composer Andrew Lloyd Webber heard some of Rahman's soundtracks and asked the composer if he would be interested in writing a staged musical. Working with lyricist Don Black, Rahman composed the score for Mumbai Dreams, a colourful story of Bollywood films, and is shown open in London's West End in 2012 without much fanfare. Rahman was already well known among London's large Indian population, however, and ticket sales were strong, which prevented the launch of the Broadway version of the show in 2004. Rahman's next stage project, a musical version of The Lords of the Rings, premiered in Toronto in 2006. Budgeted at 25 million, the production team Rahman with the Finnish folk ensemble Vatina to compose a musical score that captured the otherworldliness of J.J.R. Tolkien creations. While the play met with harsh reviews in both Toronto and London, where it opened in 2007, it proved to be a moderate successful with audience. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Keshavan Venugopal, better known by his stage name Nedumudi Venu. He was born on 22 May 1948 and passed away on 11th October 2021. He was an Indian actor and screenwriter from Kerala who predominantly worked in Malayalam cinema. He acted in more than 500 films, primarily in Malayalam and also in Tamil, in a career spanning nearly 5 decades. His major achievements are he was awarded 3 times National Film Awards in 1990 for Best Supporting Actor, in 2003 for Special Mention, and in 2006 for National Film Award for Best Non-Feature Film Narration. He was won 6 times in Kerala State Film Award in 1918 and 1994 for Second Best Actor, in 1981, 1987 and 2003 for Best Actor, in 1990 for Special Jury Award. He was also awarded 6 times in Asianet Film Award, 3 times in Filmfare Awards and 2 times in Kerala Film Critics Association Award. And some of his other awards are 2006 Satyan Award, 2007 Bahadur Award and Saira Awards for Best Actor, 2011 Serve Indian Median Award, and 2015 for Vanida Film Award for Best Villain.
Good morning. A short biography of John Yesudas, an Indian political cartoonist. John Yesudas, born on 12th June 1938 and died on 6th October 2021. John Yesudas, popularly known as Yesudasan, was an Indian political cartoonist from Kerala. He was the founding chairman of Kerala Cartoon Academy and chairman of Kerala Lalita Academy.
Vidyut Jamwal, he was born on 10th December 1980, known for his roles in the Komodo film series. He is a practitioner of Kalari Payuda and also known as the New Age action hero of Bollywood. He studied the art of Kalari Payuda since from the age of 3. His educational qualification is a degree in martial art. His awards and achievements are in 2012 Filmfare for Best Debut and Stardust Awards for Breakthrough Performance.
Good morning. A short biography of Makbul Fida Hussain was an Indian artist known for his executing bold, vibrantly colored narrative paintings in a modified cubist style. He was born on 17th September 1915 and he was one of the most celebrated and internationally recognized Indian artists of the 20th century. M.F. Hussain was one of the founding members of Bombay Progressive Artist Group and he is associated with Indian modernism in the 1940s. And he has also received the highest civilian award like the Padma Bhushan in 1973 and the Padma Vibhushan in 1991. And he has also received the National Film Award for Best Experimental Film for Through the Eyes of a Painter in 1967. And M.F. Hussain was also a member of Parliament, the Rajya Sabha, from 12th May 1986 to 11 May 1990.
Thank you for an amazing artist video presentation. The influence of a great principal can never be erased. Now, I welcome our beloved principal to give a valuable speech.
Reverend brothers, respected teachers, dear students and performers of today, grade 11B, and all the students of Montfort Valley School and parents, wishing you all a very happy morning and a happy week. Today, the International Artist Day. That's why the last program was completely focused on the artists of today. And we have a lot more artists to come and in our school too, starting from our children as well as the art master. So wishing them all a very happy day. Today's topic for us to think is the third time we are having the same on education, but education as a privilege. You know, in this world, there are still 70 million children who have no access to education. Another information is that 700 million adults in the world have not stepped into any schools, which means 700 million adult people who are living in this world, they have not studied, they are illiterate. So to see this, we should take privilege. We should be proud enough to study and continue our studies. And education is a lifelong process. We cannot stop it in between once your graduation is over. So that's why I'm telling you all the time when I speak, learn every day something new. From our birth to the death, we keep on learning. That is the wonderful human being. And when you have education, automatically the intelligence and character comes in. The true goals of education is character formation and wisdom, that is intelligence. So, as Miss Vimala rightly told in her speech, education is which will change the world, said by Nelson Mandela. Let's from today think and act how we are going to perform in this school as one of the educationists or one of the students who are going to receive education. Let's for this full week think over it. At this juncture, a word of congratulations to all of the performers of today, grade 11B, for their beautiful performances. There were a few things here and there. As a whole, you did well, and congratulations to all of you. A word of appreciation also goes to Mrs. Seema Matthew for training these children and for giving us a beautiful thought for this week. I also appreciate the members of the Prayer and Assembly Committee and the technician for doing such a wonderful job. Wishing you all a happy day. Let's be happy and spread happiness. Thank you.
No duty is more urgent than that of reckoning thanks. I welcome Priyadarshini for vote of thanks.
Education is not a problem. Education is an opportunity by Lyndon B. Johnson. A warm and graceful morning to everyone gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks speech and acknowledge the contribution of this assembly happened. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making this today's assembly a resounding success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this assembly what it was. Next, I thank our respected principal, Reverend Brother Jesla Sarlapan, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as a pillar of strength. Thank you, dear brother. I would like to thank our manager, Brother VC Money, for his great support and encouragement. Thank you, dear brother. I thank our loving teachers for the utilizing effort. Thank you, dear teachers. And I thank our guiding parents for their support. Thank you, dears. Finally, I would like to thank our budding rock star that made this assembly more joyful and successful. Thank you, dear ones. Once again, I thank you all. Have a great day.
Many feelings may come and go. We are here, our anthem feeling that rises our goosebumps is a replace magical. Let Asmita to lead us with school anthem.
School anthem. We are the tulips in the valley of St. Montfort. We sing the praises to our patron St. Montfort. Love is his way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. Love is his way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. School is the light of our life, where our learning begins. Come with us, how shape we are. You are the truth in our heart, that's why your hearts so bright. We thank you, Lord, for such wonderful gift. Love is His way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. Love is His way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. You are the searching fire, you're not our hearts admire, let's but be powered by our love. You are the life again, you're not our wildest stain. We thank you, Lord, for such wonderful gift. Deo gracias, Deo gracias, Deo gracias of Saint Montfort. Deo gracias, Deo gracias, Deo gracias of Saint Montfort. Love is His way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. Love is His way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. We are the tulips in the valley of St. Montfort. We sing the praises to our patron St. Montfort. Love is His way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. Love is His way, service is life, wisdom is mine, that's what we share. Assembly disperse.
Let Montfort high fly.